What I wish someone had told me before starting the carnivore diet.
I'm a pastor, an entrepreneur, a world traveler, and a martial artist. But most importantly, I'm a devoted husband and dad with an amazing family. And the older I get, the more I realize the importance of being healthy so that I can be all that I can and should for my family. I haven't always been healthy though. In fact, I've struggled with my weight for a lot of my life. But in recent years, I found some great success in my weight loss and fitness journey living a lower carbohydrate lifestyle, particularly that of the keto and carnivore variety. Follow me on my journey as I continue to explore and share the benefits of living the low-carb lifestyle.
So if I could go back in time, back to day one, before my very first steak, right? Before my first craving, before my first carb withdrawal, I'd sit myself down and I'd say, "Self, listen, there are a few things you need to know before you start this journey." Because believe me, these lessons would have saved me weeks of frustration. They would have saved me from doubting the process. And they also would have helped me enjoy the carnivore diet a whole lot sooner. Today, I'm sharing everything I wish someone had told me before I started the carnivore diet. Hey friends, if you're new here, my name is Jason, and I help busy parents like me and like you, professionals as well, simplify health using the carnivore lifestyle and some metabolic strategies. Now, whether you're thinking about starting carnivore or perhaps you're only a few weeks in already, I really hope that this video gives you some realistic expectations as well as helps you avoid the same mistakes that I and so many others have made in our carnivore journey. Let's dive in, shall we? Lesson number one, this isn't a 30-day diet, right? And I think that's really important to start off on because a lot of people think just give it 30 days and they're gonna see a world of difference. One of the biggest mistakes that I made was treating carnivore like a challenge. I kept thinking, I'll do this for 30 days and I'll see what happens. But the reality is the true transformation, it doesn't always happen within the 30 days that you'd like it to, right? Your body has years, sometimes even decades of wrong habits, or at least of the habits that you're trying to undo, right? Healing takes time. Fat adaptation takes time. Building new habits takes time as well. So if you're constantly looking for quick results, then you're probably gonna quit before the best ones arrive. So the lesson here is don't think in days, think in months. In other words, play the long game. Lesson number two, eat more fat than you think you should. I know that kind of sounds a little dangerous, but hear me out. When I started, I was terrified of fat, right? Years of low-fat messaging had trained me to trim every single piece of meat. And the reality is that's a big mistake, okay? Many beginners accidentally eat plenty of protein, but not enough fat. And then what happens is they wonder why they're hungry or hangry or tired or moody or why they're craving carbs. Remember, fat isn't just flavor on carnivore, it's fuel. So learning that actually changed everything for me. Lesson number three, electrolytes aren't optional. Okay, they're not optional at this point. If someone had simply told me, salt your food more, I probably would have avoided some miserable days. Many early symptoms people blame on carnivore are often related to fluid and electrolyte shifts. So things like headaches, things like fatigue, things like muscle cramps or brain fog. Sometimes the solution isn't quitting. Sometimes it's as simple as throwing a little extra seasoning on your steak. Lesson number four, stop letting the scale control your emotions. I really wish someone had warned me that the scale can be incredibly misleading. You know what I'm talking about. Some weeks nothing changes, and then all of a sudden, suddenly everything changes. Meanwhile, your clothes, they might actually be fitting better, right? Your energy actually could be improving, or maybe your cravings disappear altogether. Sometimes, and this has certainly been a big one for me, is that your inflammation goes down. The scale only tells one small part of the story, so don't let one number determine your entire attitude. Lesson number five, the cravings don't last forever. Now, this would have given me so much hope. At first, you think about pizza, you think about cookies, you think about the ice cream. Every 5 minutes, it seems, you start wondering, will I feel like this forever? Now, the answer for many people is no, you don't feel this forever, right? As your body adapts, cravings often become less frequent and often less intense. That's one of the most freeing parts of this lifestyle. Lesson number six, keep it simple. For years, I wasted time trying to make carnivore complicated. We're talking fancy recipes, special products, exotic meats. You get the idea. But some of the healthiest carnivore eaters that I know, they actually live on simple things. Things like ground beef and eggs, butter, salt. Remember, simple wins, not complicated. Lesson number 7, you don't have to be perfect. This one may be the most important of them all. You're going to have hard days. You may have setbacks. You may have meals that you wish that you could take back. That doesn't mean that you failed. Success isn't built on perfection. It's built on getting back up faster every single time. So what's the biggest thing that I wish someone had told me, right? If I could only tell my day one self one thing, it would be this. Trust the process longer than you trust your emotions. Because there will be days when you feel like quitting. There will be days when the scale doesn't move, certainly not in the direction that you want it to. There will be days when you question everything. Keep going. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs happen right after the biggest doubts. So what's my final message here, friends? It's very simple. The carnivore diet isn't just changing what you eat. It's changing your habits. Certainly habits that may have been built over a long period of time. Maybe even a lifetime. So give yourself grace because of that. Give your body time. Stay consistent. And remember, you don't have to be perfect to make incredible progress. You just have to keep showing up. So make sure you do just that. All right, my friends, listen, hopefully this was helpful to you. If it was, give me a like and comment down below, all right? Let me know, what are the biggest things that you're struggling with in terms of the things that you wish that you knew when you got started. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any more hot new carnivore content that I got coming down the pipe just for you. This is Jason Ligo with The Low Carb Lifestyle. I'll see you next time. Take care.